Hey, this is Mike Adams. Hey, I wanted to cut a quick video about the 4th of July is coming up. It's actually tomorrow, day July 3rd, 2010. And yeah, we're going to have cookouts, man. We're going to, a lot of people going to the beach, a lot of people traveling. There's going to be fireworks going off all night. So it's a very good day of joy and celebration. And of course, a lot of people recognize the celebration of America's independence from Great Britain. And yet, I look at it not only for all those great things, because hey, yes, I want to have a good time as well. I'm going to spend some time with family and try to burn a little bit of food on the grill as well. But the two things that I really kind of pull out of it, because actually I looked at the whole thing behind the Revolutionary War again this morning, is that there were really two strong qualities that came out of that. If you were to reach back and go back in time and see what happened back then, and really kind of get into the minds and hearts of those brave colonists who fought against Great Britain, there were two things that you can pull from that and apply in your life right now. Those two things are commitment and vision. Actually, first was vision and commitment. They had a vision for wanting to separate from Mother England to have their own country where they can be able to apply their own taxes. They were being taxed like crazy, so they can be able to govern themselves. Bottom line, they wanted their own freedom. They had a vision, so they saw that. Although they were really, really small compared to how big Britain was, they had a vision, and which is, in our case, in everyday life, is what's our reason for doing something? What's our why? So again, they had a vision, which is, quite frankly, the most important thing that you can have when you're trying to start something new or trying to, continue your journey each and every day. The second thing they had, was they had commitment. Now let's just face this. This was a very, very small colony, 13 colonies of folks, and they didn't have all the technology. England had the huge navy. They had all the technology, and of course, technology back then. They had, some high-powered, I guess, rifles or muskets or whatever. But they had all the manpower. But these colonists had that vision, which they just leaned on, which helped them have this commitment of following through to the end. I mean, in other words, and with that commitment, they learned how to leverage their strengths. Their strengths being that they were small, but because of their small, they could be very agile and elusive. And so that's another thing I could talk about later on, is why you should really focus more on your positive advantages or your strengths versus trying to work on all your weaknesses. But that's for another video tutorial. But anyway, again, the colonists, they took what they had and they were just committed. They had this burning desire that, hey, we were going to be free. Irregardless of how big Britain was, they were going to be free. And so they had this commitment of going for it. And you can see it in everyday world where a lot of people are committed to a lot of causes. They're committed to their spirituality. They're committed to their religion. They're committed to a certain desire of having wealth. And so again, that's the beauty of all of this is having this commitment. So again, I just want to share with you all, hey, enjoy it. Eat a lot of barbecue and have fun. Just get in the pool. But just remember, if you want some things in life right now, have a vision for it. Write it down, spell it out, draw it, and post it up on your mirror every morning so you can see it. But then more importantly, have that burning desire for it. My thing of it is, if you don't have a desire for something that strong, then I really, really would wonder, and you should question yourself, do you really, really want it? Do you really, really need it? But if you really, really want something in life, a new relationship, you want to be financially free, you want to live in a different house, drive a different car, you can have it, but you have to have a vision and you must have commitment. With that being said, this is Mike Adams. Thank you so much. Have a great 4th of July. Take care. Bye.